Hey guys, it's Farmyard Bonanza Extra again, and this is sort of a one-off video, but sort of related to the Python tutorials. Basically, I went ahead and made a really small application that concludes quite a lot of the stuff that we've done so far. So I'm just going to open up here, and it might look a bit hard to understand at the moment, but I'm going to talk you through it line by line so you understand it. Basically, all it does here is just prints out just a string on the characters on the screen, which just says my application. These prints here are just blank, which means it just prints a blank space on the console. You have a variable name which is set to a string input, and hopefully you understand what that means if you watch the other tutorials, and just enter your name. You can see here it declares this is decision 1, which is what it stands for. Which is a variable which is string input your name is, and then it adds the name, whatever the user put in, and it also adds correct on the end with yes or no. And now here's another thing. So we print a blank space, and we use an if statement here, so our first if statement. So it says if dec1, which is this variable here, which is like declared as either yes or no. If this is in, which is a command we haven't used yet, but it's alright, I'll teach you about it in later tutorials, but this is a list here. This states anything that dec1 can be, so the user can either type in yes with a capital Y, yes all lowercase, yes all capitals, Y capital, or a Y lowercase, and either way it will trigger the next part of the application. This is a really good feature because, like, if the user doesn't know what to put in, you want to give them a couple of options, otherwise they might put something in, it might print out the else statement and close the application or something. So if this is correct and it is run and they've typed in yes, then it runs another variable called age, and this is then integer input, enter your age. This is decision 2 is equal to string, and it's pretty much the same except it prints a converted version of age, and it converts it to a string, as you can see here. We learned that in another tutorial, can't remember what one it is, but yeah. This is also a yes or no statement question, so it prints blank space, and it's just exactly the same thing. And that also opens this thing called gender, which is a string input, and you can either enter male or female. And it says if gender is either male, 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 and it states a load of options, then it prints all the stuff together in one big string. I'll show you it in a minute. And it also says if gender is a female, it prints it but differently. Then all this is here, there's just a else statement here. And this exit command is just a function that exits the application. It's pretty simple. It's just I couldn't put any restart and stuff inside this because otherwise it will go into like more advanced stuff. So I just had to put an exit here, so it just sort of exits out the application. You have to like redo everything, but yeah, there'll be something on like later tutorials where I'll explain how to restart applications, clear the screen, all that sort of stuff. But at the moment we're just going to put exit command. So it just gets rid of the application, and you just restart and redo everything. So that is part of this if statement here, because it's indented twice. It's tabbed twice, I think, yep. And then this one is part of this if statement here. So it's dec2 equals no, and if it equals no, then it exits the application. Because remember we put a yes or no answer up here. Now this yes or no, I should explain, doesn't require this. This isn't like a thing, it's just inside the string to say to the user you either put yes or no, or you don't have to have it, but yeah. And it says else, just exit. This won't ever occur, well it shouldn't occur, but if it does, it's just got an exit command which just gets rid of the application. This is also part of this top one here, and it just says if it's no then exits, and this is just an exit for pretty much the whole application in general. So after everything's finished it just exits. Now to quickly show you this, I will load it up in the shell. Right, and you see it prints ultimate application, enter your name. So we'll put in Callan. It says your name is Callan, correct. Now I put yes. So just to show you, I'll put yes lowercase. Enter your age 14, and I'll put a capital Y. And see, it works either way, even though like you put in different things. Enter your gender, and you can type in male capitals, and it will still work. See, this kill here is just the else statement I explained before, earlier, but we'll put that over there for now. You see here it says welcome Callan, which is what you entered your name as. I see you're 14 years of age, which is what I entered here, and you are male. And this prints male, all capitals, that's what you put in, but there's probably a way where you can, oh, there is a way, we can just make this print some male lowercase, blah blah. So we're just going to kill this application now. This really simple application, well, in my eyes it's simple anyway, but to beginners it might not be. I'll put this up for download on my Mediafire, and you can have a look at it, change some stuff if you want. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for today, guys. I just made this tutorial quickly because I had nothing else to do, and it's a good thing to explain, and it's easier to understand when you have code in front of you. So I thought I'll explain it that way instead. Next tutorial will probably be either the if statements, but mathematical purposes as well, so like greater than signs, less than signs, stuff like that. Or it will be something else which I cannot think of at the moment, but yeah, we'll do that anyway. But that'll be it for today, guys. So I guess I'll see you next time, and bye.